Life is full of obstacles, from the small irritations of daily life to the towering mountains of personal ambition. Challenges confront us at every turn. Too often, we experience these challenges as chores, tedious, draining, and unpleasant tasks that must be endured rather than embraced. But what if there were another way to see them? What if instead of chores, we saw them as quests, adventures that invite us into growth, courage, and creativity? This single shift in perspective from chore to quest has the power to transform your experience of life. It can turn resistance into motivation, fear into excitement, and boredom into engagement. Now I will explain in-depth reframe challenges as quests, with some points. The first one, the burden of the chore mindset. Most people approach difficulties with a heavy heart. A long workout feels like punishment. A difficult meeting feels like torture. A demanding project feels like a prison sentence. This mindset drains energy before the task even begins. It makes challenges feel like weights to carry, rather than opportunities to rise. The word chore itself carries associations of obligation, drudgery, and resentment. Think of a teenager asked to clean their room. They drag their feet, complain, and resist. To them, the task is meaningless, a burden forced upon them. But what if that same child were told, imagine you are preparing a kingdom for visitors. Every corner must shine like a palace. Suddenly, the same activity takes on new energy. The task hasn't changed. What has changed is the story around it. Second one, the power of story. Human beings are natural storytellers. From the earliest cave paintings to modern cinema, we have used stories to make sense of life. Stories give meaning, direction, and emotional resonance to the raw facts of existence. When you reframe a challenge as a quest, you are not lying to yourself. You are choosing a more empowering story. Instead of being a victim of circumstance, you become a hero on a journey. Instead of drudgery, you step into destiny. This is not childish fantasy. It is psychological alchemy. By changing the narrative lens, you change your inner response. And when your inner world shifts, so does your outer performance. Third one, the gamification of life. Modern psychology has begun to recognize the power of gamification, applying game-like elements to real-life situations to make them more engaging. Think of apps that turn workouts into point-scoring adventures, or language platforms that give badges for daily practice. Why are games so addictive? Because they provide three things. Clear goals. Every quest has a destination. Progress markers. You can see yourself leveling up. Rewards. Victory brings satisfaction, even if symbolic. When you reframe life's challenges as quests, you tap into the same psychology. You transform resistance into play. You create motivation not by force, but by fun. Fourth one, everyday examples of quest thinking. 1. The workout quest. Instead of, I have to drag myself to the gym, you say, today I embark on a quest for strength. Each rep is a battle won. Each drop of sweat a sign of courage. Suddenly, the treadmill is no longer a torture device. It's the path to becoming stronger, braver, and more resilient. 2. The work project quest. That daunting presentation is not just paperwork. It's a quest for mastery, an opportunity to sharpen your skills and prove your capability. Each slide you design is a tool forged for your upcoming battle. 3. The household quest. Washing dishes isn't just cleaning. It's a quest for clarity, restoring order to your space so your mind can be free. Folding laundry becomes a quest for readiness, preparing your armor for tomorrow's battles. 4. The relationship quest. A tough conversation with a loved one becomes the quest for deeper connection. Instead of dreading it, you see it as a noble mission to strengthen trust and heal wounds. 5th one, the hero's journey. Mythologist Joseph Campbell described the hero's journey, the universal story pattern found in myths across cultures. It begins with an ordinary person who faces a call to adventure, encounters trials, overcomes obstacles, and returns transformed. When you see challenges as chores, you are stuck in the mundane. But when you see them as quests, you step into the role of a hero. You accept the call to adventure. You see obstacles not as punishments, but as essential parts of your transformation. Every difficult task becomes a step in your personal hero's journey. The long night of study, the risky conversation, the painful workout, all are dragons you slay on a road to becoming more than you were. Sixth one, psychological benefits of quest thinking. Motivation. The story of a quest energizes you. Instead of I have to, you think I get to. Resilience. When setbacks happen, they are plot twists, not failures. You push forward because the quest continues. Meaning, quests give purpose. They remind you that every challenge is part of a larger story of growth. Joy. Even struggle becomes fun when framed as adventure. Life stops being drudgery and becomes a game worth playing. Seventh one, reframing step by step. How can you apply this mindset in daily life? Here's a method. Name the quest. Give your challenge an epic title. Instead of writing an essay, call it The Quest for Expression. Instead of budgeting, call it The Quest for Freedom. Define the enemy. Every quest has obstacles. Identify them: laziness, distraction, fear. Naming the enemy makes it easier to fight. Equip yourself. Think of your tools as weapons or magic items. A notebook becomes your spell book. A pair of running shoes becomes enchanted boots. Mark progress. Create milestones. Each completed task is a checkpoint. Each success a level up. Reward the hero. Celebrate victories, no matter how small. Quests are fueled by recognition. Eighth one, from fantasy to reality. At first, this might feel silly, but remember, silliness is freedom. Children turn sticks into swords, backyards into kingdoms, and ordinary days into adventures. That creativity doesn't vanish in adulthood. It only gets buried. When you give yourself permission to play with life, you rediscover energy you thought you had lost. Tasks you once dreaded become stages for growth. Even failure feels lighter because it is simply part of the story. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Soon, you won't just be going through life. You'll be questing through it. Ninth one, a larger vision. Ultimately, reframing challenges as quests is not just about productivity or positivity. It's about reclaiming agency over your story. Too often, we drift through life as passive characters, feeling that challenges are forced upon us. But when you see yourself as a hero of a quest, you step into authorship. You choose how to frame your experiences, and that choice is power. The workout is not punishment. It is training for the next stage of your journey. The job is not slavery. It is the arena where you forge your skills. The hard times are not curses. They're the trials that make you worthy of triumph. And now the last one, living as a hero. Every day, life hands you quests, some small, some large. The question is not whether they will come. They will. The question is, will you face them as chores or as quests? If you choose the chore mindset, life will feel heavy. Each challenge will sap your energy. But if you choose the quest mindset, life becomes an adventure. Each challenge adds meaning. Each step, no matter how hard, brings you closer to becoming the hero of your own story. So, reframing challenges as quests is more than a motivational trick. It is a profound shift in how you experience existence. It taps into the oldest stories humanity has told, into the psychology of games, into the spirit of play. It reminds you that you are not a victim of chores. You are a hero on a journey. The dishes are a quest. The workout is a quest. The conversation is a quest. And your entire life is the greatest quest of all, the quest to become fully yourself. So the next time you face something difficult, pause, smile, and whisper to yourself, "This is my quest." Then step forward, not as a weary worker, but as a hero in the making. If you found this video helpful, give it a like to help us reach more people who need this message. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video on Seek Out Energy Catalysts. And for today's mission, drop a comment with the word quest once you've committed to a new positive habit this week. I'll be in the comments cheering you on. Thanks for watching, and remember, the choice to be active starts with your mindset.